Good morning, everybody. Some of the boys were writing to me on what is the right approach to take when you get promoted. How to handle a second officer's position, how to handle a chief officer's position, how to handle being a captain on board the first time. Remember, it's always the first time. First time is when you got to set your principles, your rules, everything right so that your future ships become easier and you have a particular procedure that you will follow. First principle that you need to follow is stop being a chief officer. That's when you can start being a captain. Start thinking like a captain, but for that you need to stop thinking like a chief officer. चीफ ऑफिसर का काम है डे टू डे ऑपरेशंस देखना. कैप्टन का काम है आगे की सोचना, कंपनी के कम्युनिकेशन के बारे में सोचना. हाउ इज़ ही गोइंग टू कम्युनिकेट, व्हाट इज़ द अपकमिंग पोर्ट, व्हाट इज़ द फॉरवर्ड प्लानिंग ऑफ द कार्गो. दिस इज़ द कैप्टन्स जॉब. Don't be the chief officer, otherwise you will miss some of the very big matters and you can have a major screw up and a fuck up. But same principle applies at home. Stop playing the role of the other person. You play only your role in your life. This will be one of the biggest tips for maintaining good relationships. Key to life is relationships. 80% of your problems come only from relationships. That's the reason I'm a relationship facilitator, helping you build better relations. When there is a problem at home or there is a problem on the ship, you play your role. Don't try to become the father. Don't try to become the mother. If you are a son, you behave and play the role of a son between your parents. If you are the wife or you are the father, then you play the role of being a father. Don't come in the relationship between a mother and a son or mother and a child, because you will only confuse things, because you are talking and thinking only from your filter. Stop taking control of these situations. Allow things to flow by standing out and being an observer. Same principles on the ship, same principles at home. On the ship, if you find the chief officer, chief engineer having a problem, remain the captain. Don't try to become the chief officer and reply what he should be telling a chief engineer, because you are the captain of the chief engineer also. Chief engineer is also part of your team. You are the caretaker for the entire team. You're not a deck side guy. You're not an engine side guy. Both are equal for you. Do follow me on my YouTube channel, my LinkedIn, and of course on my Instagram. And don't forget to log in and register for my free Zoom call every week Thursday at 7 o'clock. For logging in, you must go to my link in Instagram and go to my Calendly and register for any of the Zoom calls that you like. But be there for all of them. We will further talk in more detail on relationships.